Welcome back to another episode of the DB Dailies vlog. We're back here today at the beautiful Talbot Lake at our fuel event. You might have seen the video before or after of the event itself. But we're here with our good friend Emmet. We're down here and we're going to have a quick chat about his Octavia VRS. So just stay tuned and we're going to go through it there now. Alright Emmet, lad, first of all, obviously massive surprise for us when I seen you rolling in the front of the gates today. It was deadly to see you coming down.
I was only an hour west, so I know she was coming.
Oh yeah, not too bad, yeah. So as everyone might notice, alright, so Emmet's from the Republic of Cork, right? So
a Corkonian.
A Corkonian. So for anyone from outside Ireland that's watching it, you have to obviously
subtitles.
Google subtitles underneath. Hit the little CC button up in the top and get the subtitles on for Emmet when he's chatting away, alright? So me and Emmet go way back.
It's
8 years old, right? And we've seen Emmet go through different phases, different cars, but I think you've actually came to your pinnacle now.
Yes, yeah.
With this absolute beauty,
Yeah.
And not to mention the Jetta that you have at home in the garage as well. But that's another episode. That's another episode. So we're going to have a quick chat about the car. So how long do you have it, first of all?
I've had it for just about 4 years now, I'd say.
4 years.
It's quite a funny story how I bought it. I served my time in Skoda mechanic. 10 years into it now. But I can remember working on this car, and I remember taking for a test spin afterwards and coming back and just hands in the shoulders looking at the car, and I was like, I'm going buying that car.
I'm sold on this now.
I was like 2 days later, I think I drove out the front gate with it.
With it, and it's absolute. But like the thing as well, and I said it at the Midlands VW on that episode that we had done. This is an Octavia is not a car that you see done. No. But as we can clearly see, we're going to set a trend now, right?
Yeah.
So like we're going to get copyrights now to Emmet.
Like since I was on Instagram, they're very popular in the likes of Austria. There's a load of people from Austria following me now, and they kind of have the similar style that I have.
Yeah.
But like they're very popular over there, like.
Yeah, and it's deadly to see something then that's a little bit different. It's not the Passat, it's not the Volkswagen all the time, like
exactly,
So just with, say, when you bought the car initially, what kind of specs were we looking at? We obviously have
standard.
Box standard VRS,
like standard.
Yeah, not. And as we'll get Dahi'll do all the sexy shot editing later on now, but we'll see like this car's gone through complete transformation.
There's nothing bought in that car that's the same no more. And people don't know that, like.
Yeah, you can't see it. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to get you to crack the hood. So no scene secrets around here, lad.
No.
So just talk us through there now, lad.
Basically, Revo intake.
Yeah.
Dark side developments, discharge pipe down the back, if you can see it.
Yeah.
Just little subtle bits, that's about it. And it has a Miltech decat as well in the back, the whole way out the back.
And whole way out the back.
Yeah.
And then you got our map then as well.
Yeah, GATK Remapping in Dungarvan.
Yeah. So another sponsor of the show.
Yeah. I've never actually got it rolling road, but I reckon it's making about 230 back at the moment.
230.
Like it is 184 standard, like so.
That's
a big jump, like.
JTK again is like ultimate sensible when it comes to mapping.
Yeah.
Like I know John, like he's not the one of these lads that just drive it out through the roof, and next thing you're putting a brand new turbo pistons out through the front of the leg, lad.
Yeah, exactly.
But no, John's unreal, and again, like sponsors the club big time. DB on the key for us.
Yeah.
And it's great to see then the cars that we know going to John and getting the work done as well, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
And then again, as we move around here, Emmet, obviously, like as Dahi can see from the profile of the car in general, we're rocking the air ride suspension again on this. So what are we rocking with her, lad?
The front bags were made by a custom from Intermotive, dampening camper adjustments. They actually came off a Golf R.
Lovely,
Bought them about, I'd say 2 or 3 years ago. And the rear ones are just standard double bellow bags with B8 built-in shock in the back.
Nice. And how do you find Intermotives then, like?
Oh, very good, lad.
Yeah,
very
you're still
good.
getting the comfort out of it as well.
Yeah, exactly. And you can adjust the camber, you can adjust the dampening, everything.
Savage, lad. Yeah, brilliant. Yeah. And then with your management system that you're running then,
it's 3P.
3P, yeah. And like, how do you find? Like, we talk to everyone about their air ride management. Some lads still have V2 that's still going around, and then more lads going for the 3P.
Yeah.
How do you find 3P?
3P for me is the best. In my view, I wouldn't go 3H because I think it's just a bit of a waste of money, to be honest. But 3P would tell you if you have a leak straight away. You're going to see it, like.
Yeah,
exactly.
know, and
you have your presets, you have your phone, you can hook it up with Bluetooth, you can walk away and air it out, walk away, like.
Yeah, and it has what you need, without too complicating too much, like. Again then, so we're going to jump straight into it here with your wheel and tyre package, lad. Rotiforms, absolutely timeless wheel.
Rotiform 6s, this is actually my third set of these wheels.
third set.
Yes, people think I had 2 sets, but I actually had 3 sets.
You're fond of the raw farms?
I love my raw farms. This brake setup is a bit of a Frankenstein brake setup. It's an Aston Martin DB9 front caliper with S3 discs and pads.
Nice one. So again, like the bit of research that needs to go in then to get this get it to work. It's not just an off-the-shelf kind of thing that we're talking here. Like we're trying to make these things work, and that's nearly half the joy of it, is going away and doing the research and looking into it, and seeing what's working. Like
exactly.
And then so with the raw farm package as well. So we know you love the raw farms. When you used to have the DIAs.
Oh, the Hoover wheels.
The Hoover wheels, yeah. So as everyone knows, we've seen definitely. They've definitely been on the channel before. So Mooney has them now. Kev Phillips used to have them before that. These wheels they've got around.
They've been around.
They've been around. Yeah. But again, raw farm showing their pedigree there with fantastic another set of wheels. So again, Emmet, we've seen from the front there with that as well, and then we're going down the side of the car.
I have Max and lips all around. Front,
lovely.
A rear diffuser, spats, side and front.
Yeah, so again, it's that subtle touch to it as well that just adds the extra little bit of flair to it, which is savage to see. And like not overdone, which is the main thing with her, because she's such a clean example and a newer model car as well. It's not overdoing it's nearly the worst thing you can do. Yeah. And then again, a big addition now for this year, the roof box, lad. Unbelievable. Fantastic.
The best money I've ever spent.
Like
that's meant to hold 70 kg. I had 120 kg in that going to dumpster.
Not a bother.
They were full of Milwaukee tools, spanners, everything. I just threw them in and drove on.
The AA wagon in the top of the roof box.
I can remember when I drove in Friday night dub shed. I pulled out a big Milwaukee drivers drying away, and everyone's looking, going, "What is going on here?"
Brilliant. But again, like for the likes of the shows that we go to, like say a little punt there for MLVW with the camping and stuff as well.
It was ideal, like
perfect.
Just throw everything into it.
And again, like we'll whip around the back now in a second, but there's obviously a reason that we need.
There's
a reason we need it. We'll get to that now in a second, right? So again, normally when we go to the front of people's car and we're talking about the brakes up at the back,
don't go to this.
We don't go to the rear. But for
this is just overkill, I think.
So again, just to highlight this, we were talking about Donald Hall's his rear brakes as well. So again, with the Porsche rear caliper, was it a 744 is the last part number?
It's off of a Porsche Cayenne Jeep.
But
they're up. The normal disc pads are upgraded again from the standard. So they are R32 Mark V caliper discs and pads.
So you have a Mark R32 caliper.
We'll it's a Mark V. Right, I think the old discs were 288. They're 312. They're off a Mark V R32 Golf. They're caliper carrier disc.
Yeah.
And then I got a bracket from Motorsport Creations, I think the name of it was.
Lovely,
to fit the actual Porsche Cayenne caliper.
And that's the same, because the only reason I know this now is because the caddy's the same, but that rear caliper that he's rocking is on the front of the caddy. So like, not only are we rocking Aston Martin 8 pots on the front, we're rocking an R32 rear caliper with a Porsche caliper on the back as well. Absolutely amazing. But again, the research and the study and the night staying up, scrolling through stuff.
I don't like boasting, but I serve my time in this. I know I'm like the back of my hand.
You know I'm inside out.
I mean?
Which is great. Again, like we'll work from bottom to top. Again, a savage diffuser.
Maxton again.
Yeah, Maxton design.
Rear spats as well. And funny enough, when I was fitting the Miltech, these exhausts, they're only covers now, like, but I had to put a metal one over there because it was plastic and it would melt.
Melting it over, But again, the spats actually they glide well with the back piece as well, which is fantastic. And now the reason why we needed a roof box is the absolutely beautiful air ride setup you have in the back, lad. Again, savage with the dual compressor on it, the management up centre, and then nice subtle few pipe bends on it down through the centre.
I'd recommend to everyone is to buy pipe and bend it before you fit it, because that was an absolute heartache to try and do. Get all the bends perfect. They're still not perfect, I have to be honest. I'm niggly with stuff, but they're not perfect, but they'll do for now.
Yeah, but sure, is it like all these things are work in progress? And then what's the rear strut?
The racing line rear strut in the back of it.
Racing line rear strut. So again,
off a Golf R, like again.
As a lot of people, as we've said before, like with this car as well, it's not what you see on the outside so much with her as well. It's what's on the inside as well. But again, like the car is like it's the best I've ever seen it looking. So it's progressing in the right direction, which is fantastic. But the thing that I actually don't know how I could judge it. what would you say put down now as your kind of favourite side of the house here now at the moment? Like, say we've done a quick walk down through the side there now. Like, what are we kind of looking at?
Basically, like, it's just like everyone walks up to me, they're like, what is going on back here? Like,
Yeah, with the rear brakes.
yeah,
setup,
and
like,
I explained to them, they're like, why? It's just like, why not? Like, do you know?
Yeah, exactly.
But like, I had to get used to braking the pedal, because if you brake the pedal, the car will lock.
she'll launch herself,
She'll
like,
lock, like,
savage,
yeah.
like, yeah. And again, then, so just as we were spinning around here, we're after getting Dahi's behind the camera today because he hasn't a clue about Volkswagen stuff. So we put him behind the camera for it. Well, not Volkswagen, so VAG stuff. But so we're going to just jump onto the interior here now as well. So, like, again,
right.
the VRS interior
Yeah.
is absolutely stunning.
Supreme,
inside.
yeah.
It's beautiful.
Like, there's
inside
not
these.
much I can do with the seats and stuff. I was going to put a set of wingbacks, but realistically, no.
I'm not going to lie. I'd rather what you have.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
with the OEM Plus and the originality with it, like, as
The
well.
steering wheel is actually off of Skoda Kodiaq. It's
Big Jeep.
Alcantara, like big Jeep.
Yeah.
And I have a Forge Motorsport short shifter and a little pedal box, sneakily snuck.
Oh, a little snook in there on the
Snuck in there,
QT.
lad, yeah.
There's no popo looking down there. Like.
Exactly. Yeah.
But again, like the interior once again, Emmet, like you've kept that like OEM plus
yeah,
kind of spec
that's
to
exactly
it.
what I like.
And it's, you're not ruining the car then by like what you're saying. Wingbacks would look lovely in it. Don't
Yes,
get me wrong.
yeah.
Wingbacks are gorgeous, but I think they
Yeah,
suit her better.
yeah.
Like, and again, if everyone's going down the wingback road, yeah, you better to stay with
Yeah,
the
that's
VRS.
it. Yeah, I totally
exactly.
agree with
Yeah.
you, yeah.
So, like with the cars as it stands at the moment, then what are we looking at for our plans for the future?
That's a good question. I think next year is definitely probably going to be a different wheel setup. I'm going to get something mad. The backs, I'm thinking of getting a set of airlift rear shocks and drop it down the back a small bit.
Nice one, yeah, yeah.
Because I think everyone says it's on air. I was like, yeah, and like it's not. It's I like it, right? But
Yeah, so the way you have, say, your fitment
Yeah.
on it there now at the moment, like, so if we go with the airlift rear, you're going to get more
like,
than
it'll
just a
probably
double
go down to
bellow.
It'll go down to the spoke, like. but
Exactly,
I
yeah,
don't
so-
know will I like it or not. It's like I like this stancy kind of look. It looks like a race car / stancy kind of car. That's what I
Yes,
wanted
exactly,
at the start.
yeah, yeah.
So that's the way it was going to look for being built for this year, like.
Yeah, and to be honest with you, again, like with that kind of OEM plus look we're going for, like when you go with the airlift or triple bellow, like, you're going full fitment
Yeah,
on it then,
exactly,
like, do you know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
and then
yeah.
you're the constant fight of tyres, spacers, and then
Yeah,
ride height. Like,
exactly,
so
yeah, yeah.
it's hard. It's a juggling match after
Yeah,
that. Like,
yeah, yeah.
Like,
Like there's small subtle things. There's racing line bits now, like.
yeah,
that's
the
what-
caps and covers now as well. Yeah.
Here I come. Oh, here I
And
come.
then like another thing as well with Skoda that not everyone knows.
yes!
Yes, come on, Emmet.
This is
Wow.
brilliant. This is for, let's say, with ice in the windscreen. You just go.
See that? They've thought of it all. Just do it. Just like that. Just like that. See what I mean? Like, you wouldn't get that with a Jap car, though.
No.
Like, we're talking to Tiernan earlier on. Yeah, he might have like an Yakuza looking car, but does he have something to scrape
No.
the ice off his window? No, he doesn't. So again, Emmet, the car is an absolute credit to you, and we're going to spin around here so that he can get it in the frame as well.
Yeah.
The car is an absolute credit to you. Like, it's amazing, and everyone at home now is after seeing it with the walk around there. So, like, with your plans for the future with her now, so we've talked about the airlift, but is there
Yeah.
anything else now that you feel, and you're changing your tyre
Tyre
package, or the
package,
wheel package,
yeah.
And like, are you going to stay in the Rotiform
I
family,
don't know.
or?
I've got offers for a few wheels at the moment, and I'm just like, I don't
Yeah.
know what to do. Like, I'm just on the verge of thinking what I'm going to do for next year. Like,
Yeah, and it's very hard to know, like, do you stick with
Like,
a good face mount, or do you go three-piece?
That's it.
Or,
Like,
yeah.
I'd like a good dishy wheel for next year. Like,
Yeah, good. Like,
Yeah.
and then if you had a staggered dish or something like that, just to
Yeah.
mix it up a bit, and
Yeah.
it completely changed the look of the car
Yeah.
again, like, which would be
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah.
Like,
but I'm kind of going down the road of power for next year. A few secret
ta-
bits.
oh, seen
tasty-
secrets.
Tasty bits. bought,
See,
yeah.
tasty bits.
Yeah.
But again, so with what shows coming up now, I know like we're 3/4 of the way through the show season kind
the
of thing now at
next
this stage.
show that I'll be going to, I'd say, will be VAG Aero, but I'll be bringing 2 cars to that like I do every year.
With the
So
Jetta down there as well, yeah. And like again, the VAG lads, massive. Like the guys are
Yeah.
sound out,
Yeah.
Tig and Danny and all the boys, fantastic lads. And like we wish for everyone to support the lads and get down to them. I think it's 30th of July this year,
Yeah.
is it? 30th of July, Kart World in
Watergrass
Watergrass Hill in Cork.
Yeah.
Lads, unbelievable day out for everyone, all the family, and the show is actually, which is amazing. It's actually,
on the racetrack.
racetrack,
Yeah,
which
yeah,
is savage.
yeah.
Now some pull on the legs now walking back
Yeah,
up to
yeah,
the top, alright. But like amazing day out again. But like it's great then. like us, they'd have kind of the same vibe, like kind of real nice chill show, no acting the maggot. Getting through in a real nice day. Like,
exactly,
And then for say later on in the year, then have you anything planned or?
Dutch Collective is in Scarborough House in September 23rd. I'm not sure about the date, but I'll be going to that now as well.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah. And that's probably what I'll be going to this year.
As well, because sure it's hard to get around to
like most of the lads know me years. I'm driving 6 hours to go to a show.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's not just down the road.
It's not just down the road.
It's the same as us as well. Like, traveling from the south to the north.
Exactly.
But anyway, Emmet, first of all, I'd like to say thank you very much for your time.
Thanks for having me.
Bringing down this absolutely awesome wagon down to Talbot Lakes today, down to our fuel series. And I want to drop your Instagram tag in here. Dahi will do here. With hand models. My tag will be down here, VW Dunner _ DB Dailies. Dahi's behind the camera. I'm sure he'll drop his in. And Talbot Lake is directly behind us. And I'm sure Dahi will throw the Johnny's Talbot Lake tag in there as well. Again, just before we leave, make sure to hit us up on any of the socials, on our Instagram, Facebook feeds, or on our website, www.dbdailies.com. Check out all our awesome merch, including some of our new designs that we have out. I know you're not repping today, but so awesome merch all over the stores, from your sweatshirts, your hoodies, your beanies, so on and so forth, snapbacks, etc., and all the sticker ranges there as well. For me, VW Dunner, from Emmet, we'd like to say thank you very much. Thank you for watching. God bless.
Thank you.